Hi, JP Fournier of the Movie Jerks here, coming to you on day 14 of 31 Days of Horror, the month where I watch 31 horror films I've never seen before, and I watch a new one every day for the full month. So what do we get for day 14? Well, yesterday we had Bed Rest, so today I'm watching Dirty Fears. After an escaped mental patient takes possession and care of a mysterious mountain hotel, what once was a place of rest and relaxation becomes a place of nightmares. Okay, day 14, I'm watching Dirty Fears. Dirty Fears. Now, this is exactly the type of film I fear about pulling as a random pick during these monthly challenges, as there is little to no worthy qualities to talk about here. Let me try and at least explain what happens in this film. It starts with 3 minutes of hotel shots. Then we hear a man saying out loud what he's writing onto paper, which appears to be a social game for the hotel promotions as a marketing ploy. We then see him naked, laughing to himself. Cutting to Michael Madsen, who's having dreams of this lady tied up and gagged in the hotel hallway. Then we turn to the hotel manager, who's welcoming new customers into the hotel and passing them rules to obey, which might be for the game, I believe.
That's okay, I understand Italian.
The man then films the guest as they tell them why they came on vacation. So we get to know a little bit of our upcoming victims. Then the film cuts to the hotel manager masturbating with the lady's shoe, onto another guest dancing drunk. We see a couple scenes with characters talking on the phone, then playing with tarot cards in a poorly lit hallway, which supposedly gives a bad omen, but it's never brought up again. Then our hotel clerk kills a guest because he doesn't agree with the guest's sexuality. Cut to the ladies sitting too close together at a breakfast table. Then cut to Michael Madsen having flashbacks of conversations with the hotel manager, letting the audience know that Madsen is his doctor and the perverted hotel manager is a psychopath.
Listen, pal. I'm a doctor, okay? That's my job. You gotta stay here for a long fucking time. Maybe forever. I'm your doctor, pal, and you can trust me, but you ain't going nowhere.
Which we may have not picked up by the scenes with him naked, holding women's shoes. Madsen then dreams about the same lady crawling in the hallway. Then we get a conversation about being atheist. Then 2 married women get to the hotel and are kidnapped, tied up, and gagged by the psychopath because he doesn't approve of their lifestyle, where he licks their shoes, scolds them about his god, then puts them to sleep with a needle injection. Our lead lady then walks to this door and starts listening, and this is a room that has not been established yet, which might be the room with these lockers, where the 4 remaining guests are about to start their game. The psychopath hypnotizes them, then loosely ties them up and gags them too. And for the last 45 minutes of this film, we watch the psychopath talk to the ladies about God, put them back to sleep, leave the room, come back, talk to them about mothers, put them back to sleep, leave the room, come back, and so on and so forth. This happens about 8 times from here on in, with no advancements in the story, no sign of a plot, and no purpose to any of this. Eric Roberts does make an appearance as one of the ladies' husband, and his final monologue before he's murdered is unintentionally the best thing in this film.
See how unfair life can be? To die at the hands of, because of psychopath.
In one scene, they at least pull back the lady's bench to get a camera behind them so we can see another angle of him putting them to sleep with drugs. So that was different. In the last 10 minutes of this film is this lady crawling through the hallways after being injured and runs into Michael Madsen, who's armed and looking for the psychopath. Which means before this, Madsen had no idea what this woman looked like, nor has he seen her tied up and gagged, like he was dreaming prior to this visit. Is he psychic? Or is it more that this film doesn't give a shit? And I believe that's the case. We even see this actor forget that she's supposed to be sleeping and wakes up during this scene. There's barely a story. There's a lot of cringeworthy acting.
Can somebody kill me, please?
No! Stop saying that.
And it drags on way longer than it should. I watched this on Tubi for free. And now I feel like I should contact all the businesses that paid for advertising during this film so I can harass them to make up for my lost time. You could pick any other film on Tubi and would be safer getting a better film than Dirty Fears. Just pick one randomly, like let's say, here, Meth Gator. Haven't seen it, but I know that's a better film than Dirty Fears.
Wait for me.
And there you have it. Day 14 of 31 Days of Horror. This time I watched Dirty Fears. What other horror films are so bad they're not even so bad they're good? Let us know in the comments section. And if you're curious of other films I'm watching this month, be sure to hit the subscribe button for updates daily. And for other information about the Movie Jerks, you can go to www.themoviejerks.ca.